Okay, friends, this should be a good one. All right? We're talking about how we can better understand the priority of the relationship between the distinction, which is us, and the absolute, which is that which we all are distinguishing, that which we are all from, that which we all are. Okay? And the video before this, we were understanding how we've traditionally come to view this relationship, and now how we need to move from this traditional idea to an even more accurate idea. Okay, what we're talking about is we look at our life, we look at this, and we think that it's one out of a certain amount of possibility. We think that it's a relative, a particular distinction, a particular construct of our perception of things, and that there's that absolute, and that there's the real case. This is wrong. Let's take sides. Let's put our foot down, and let's be sincere and scientific. Let's be mature about this, okay? Let's move on. Let's stop clinging to the notion that somewhere is the truth, of our reality, is the real, and this is the relative. Using our understanding that existence does not make choices, and that we were not one possibility out of an infinite amount of possibility. Using our understanding that there was no other way, there was no other option. The biology, the physical form that we see, the experience that we have is the only experience, is the only one. Okay, so what we're talking about is, we're talking about the relationship. So rather than let's say here and here, rather the distinction and the absolute, rather than thinking that the distinction is the relative, and it's just limited by our human perspective, and somewhere over here is the real truth of things. Rather than looking at it that way, reverse it. So that this isn't necessarily relative, but this is the absolute. This is the potential state. All it is a place where it allows anything to be possible. All it is the engine, the backdrop, the nature of things. The distinction of it should be recognized as the actual state of the potential. It is therefore, to make a long story short, the reality we have here is the truth. And now we're talking about, and now we're getting a better understanding of how or what the real battle between good and evil has been. Because we can talk about stuff in terms of theoretical, but sometimes it's equally valuable to understand how things have actually unfolded and how they are expressed in actuality, because sometimes people's actions reveal and express the truth about what they know, and or at least what they believe. What kind of battle has been going on here on this planet? One, to sever us from our understanding of who we are. One, to sever us from our understanding of the truth, to erase the history of us, to destroy, to burn that bridge, so that all that's left, is a modern history of man. That we are just organisms trying to survive, struggling and wrestling with the little, not so long ago ancient text of whether there is or isn't a God, and religions and battles, and just trying to survive, between good people and tyrants. But what's happened here is that the history of us, the real connection to us, that has been severed, so that it's hard to get an idea about what an accurate behavior should be for us as a whole, or at least in terms of a purpose for mankind. And what that allows is a sort of, no knock on paganism, or maybe we should put our foot down and, at least, keep things to some kind of balance. But life is not a party. Life is not just a free-for-all of enjoying yourself. There's things that we have to do.